Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So it's Friday Freebie day again today. Now today is calendar journal one. So we are on July now. So halfway through the year. Can you believe it? Gone so quickly. So this one here we have got the lovely calendar here. We've got our numbers. This one says new month, new focus. We have our July 2022 little tab to go on the front, and our little journal card is focus on the good things. So I think this is a lovely one. Now I have got a new calendar journal kit out for July, August and September. Now I'm just going to show you what we've done so far on these. So I've got January, February and March in this one, and then we have got April, May and June in this one. I haven't finished this one. I've finished May on here, but I haven't finished my June one. So as soon as I finish that, I'll show you what it's like. I'll give you a flip through. So I am just absolutely loving these. So today we are going to start making a new journal. So I thought I would start from the beginning again and actually show you how to make the whole thing. So let's just pop those to the side. So this is the one we got. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a flip through of the new kit to go with it that I've done. And then I'm going to go and cut them all out, get ready, and we will start making the cover. So I'm just going to show you a quick flip. Let's pop this to the side. This is just beautiful. I'm just loving this. Let's make sure I'm in shot there. So there we go. So we have got 18 pages on this one. We have got 10 pages, and I think we've got 8 pages of sort of like embellishments and pockets and things like that. So this is really pretty sort of floral. I'm not quite sure, I've forgotten what I've called it now, but look, these are just beautiful. I'm loving them. So it's a nice sort of like shabby one. It's just the floral accessories pack, this one, but it's lovely. Really love it. So pretty, isn't it? So we've got our lovely pages, and what I've done, I just, from the last one, I've just printed off onto the back of each one. So you can print whatever you like on the back of them, so they're sort of like doubled, and then we can just cut them out. But I just love it. So this one's got size little panels that you can write in. I've got some little pockets that you can pop onto there as well to pop little bits and pieces in. I'm loving it. So that's your main pages, and these are the accessory ones. So I've got 2 lovely pockets here, and these ones are a little bit different because we've got like a little slot here that we can pop this into. So I'll show you how to make those, and we've got 2 of those. We have got some beautiful journaling cards. This one is a little bit similar to the last one because I love the way the other one was. We got the pockets and the journaling cards. I used them a lot, and I found them very useful in the kit. Lovely little embellishments here. We've got some little sort of like belly bands on here, which are lovely. These are the little pockets here. So if I can find that other one here again, wherever it is, this one. So these little pockets I thought would go on here lovely, and then you can just slot one of your little journaling cards in there. But I'll show you as we go along and make some stuff, and some more little pockets there which are lovely. A nice big envelope because I do like the envelopes, and I thought we've got the little sort of like belly bands in here like this that we could pop a sticker across the page and slot the big envelope through onto one of the pages and fill it with photos or all sorts of little bits of memories throughout the year. Some lovely little journal cards. These are ones that you fold in half. And they will go into these here, and then we've got our lovely months of the year, and then we've got our days of the week as well, which I'm loving. So I'm going to be using this one, so I'm going to go and get ready, and I'm going to cut everything out. So this is your July. So if you want to go and print this off, and get ready, and I'm going to show you how we start making one of the little calendar journals as a ring binder. So we will give you a refresher on how to make this. So I will be back as soon as I've cut everything out. All right, see you 2 minutes. Okay guys, so I am back. I have cut everything out, so everything's ready. I've started one of the pages, so this is the front page of the cover. So I'm going to show you how to do the back page. It's exactly the same. I have cut out everything from the accessory pack, the floral accessory pack. I wasn't going to cut everything out, but I thought I might as well cut it all out, so then it's all ready for when I start doing, actually filling in the July journal. So I've cut out the journal cards. These are the little pockets, the little corner pockets. These are the little pockets for this page here, like these. So I'll stick some of those on just to show you what they look like. And I've cut out the little envelopes here and the big envelopes. So I'm going to show you how to use some of those, or make the envelopes anyway. So I've got all those ready. That's one of the little embellishments like that. I have also cut the numbers out like that. A little bit of cotton, we don't need that. And I've done the front piece. So all I've done, I've taken one of the little embellishments on the back, a little bit of cheesecloth, and the July 2022 on there. And then on the little journaling card, the focus on the good things, I've just put July on there with one of the little embellishments, and again some bits of cheesecloth, and I think that looks really, really nice. So this is going to be the front of my journal, which I'm loving. I'm actually loving that. And then on the inside I've got the little flowers, which looks so pretty and so shabby. I'm loving it. So this I'm going to just put on the front like that, and I think that's lovely. So like the other ones, oops, there goes my scissors. I'm just going to put 3 on the front, so these will fit in 3 months. So this is going to be July, August and September. So I think that looks really nice. So to show you what I have done, let's pop these to the side. To actually make the journal, let me just pick up my scissors off the floor. Okay, I have used a piece of card. Now there's a few ways that you can use it. You can have the card. Now this is what I have used. Now I bought this. This is 1.5 millimeters wide. Okay, so I bought this from the shop. It's very inexpensive. It's just like chipboard, and you can buy that. But again, this is the back of a sketchbook. Now it's the same card, so if you've got some sketchbooks that you've used up, and you can use the card on the back, then use that, and then you don't have to go and buy anything. It's just a little sketchbook that I had. Or you can use some Amazon packaging, or any sort of packaging, any cereal boxes or anything you've got, anything that's got a nice sort of like hardish, but you can always glue a couple of pieces together, so you don't have to go out and buy anything like that. And then what I've done, oh, I've got the measurements on here. So we've got, let me just pop this out of the way. It's 5 3/4 this way by 8 inches this way, or 14.5 centimeters by 20.5 centimeters. So that is what I've measured mine at, which are the same as my other ones. So that's the front. So all I'm going to do is take this. This is this is going to be the back. So I'm just going to stick that down, and I'm going to just stick it with some glue stick. Now I did on this one, I stuck this side glue stick, and I stuck this side with matte medium. Now the matte medium, it has dried quite hard and nice, but it was really bubbly because it was wet. And this one was with the glue stick, and I did stir around the outside, but it stuck really, really well. And I can't remember, I think I used glue stick on the other ones. I should have gone back to my video and had a look, shouldn't I? So I'm going to just take my glue stick. So again, you stick it with whatever you think, or whatever you've got, whatever your favourite glue is. But make sure you, if it's a wet glue, to let it dry. because they do go a bit soggy as well. So make sure it's dry properly. But with a glue stick, make sure you give it a good coat. Okay. I've said this before, and I think some people don't use enough glue stick. You really have to use quite a lot on there. And then your stuff is not going to fall apart. I do love glue stick, and I know some people do and some people don't, but I do love it. So a nice lot on there. So this is the right way up. I'm just going to stick that on. Let's just make sure we are level. I did cut it aside. Oh look, there's that little sequin that I was using in my video the other day. It keeps popping up. So there we go. So there, that's one side. And then again, we shall just pop a nice big layer of this on. Like this. So again, this is how I would make any ring bound journal. So obviously you don't have to do this just to put your calendar journal in. You can do it if you don't want to do a calendar journal, just make a lovely journal ring bound, and then you can add all sorts of things to it as you go along. Just add things that you draw or find, or just make a couple of little holes in there and pop it into your journal. So it's sort of a bit like a sort of eclectic journal. There we go. I think that's probably enough on there. I'm not quite sure which way round this goes, but it doesn't really matter. Let's just stick this on. Make sure it's level. It's a nice thing about glue stick as well. It gives you a little bit of time, a little bit of wiggle room on there. Whoops. A bit wibbly wobbly then. Okay. So that's going to be the back, and then that's going to be the inside. So it's going to look like that. So when we close it up, and that's going to be the back. So I do like that. So I'm just going to let that just dry just a little bit before I sew around the outside. Okay, so let's pop that to the side. Now I'm going to just decorate this one here. Let's have a look. Right, what I've got, I've made a few little bits and pieces already. And again, this is the same as I put in the other ones. Just some vellum, and I've got one of the little belly bands from the kit on here, and I've just sewn around it. So we've got two little pockets, and that's what I like to put on the back of here. And that's to put the little numbers in. So I've just made that really, really simple on there. So I'm going to glue that down. So that is all ready. Like this. Let's get some glue out on here. This is this Fabri-Tac, or 3-in-1. This is a 3-in-1 bottle, but I do have Fabri-Tac in it because my big bottle was a bit too big to use, so I just popped it into my smaller one. It's a good one to use on vellum or tracing paper because it sticks it really well, and you can't really see the glue through it. There we go. Stick that down. Okay, perfect. Right, and then I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to just pop something down the side. Now I've got a couple of bits here. I think that one, this is beautiful piece of lace. I hope I'm in shot here. Am I all offside? I don't think so. This one here is absolutely gorgeous, but it's a little bit too thick. A little bit too thick to go down the side, but it's a really old lace, so I might use that in there somewhere. This is elasticated. And then there's this one, which I've actually put a little bow on here. I clipped that on so it would stay on. But I think I might actually use this one just down the side. Just a nice little brown one. I do believe I coloured this. I don't think it came like this. I was just seeing if it was smelt like coffee. It got a tiny hint of coffee, so I do believe I coffee stained it. So I'm going to put that down there. Let's just add a little bit of glue. Let's take that piece off. And then I found that when I'm using this glue and I'm doing a line of it, instead of actually going down, if you do little dots, it's a lot easier. You don't seem to get a great big lump of it, if you know what I mean. Just dot it along. There we go. I don't think this has got a back and a front. I think it's all the same. So let's just stick that on there. And this is quite a light one. I've printed my pages on 160 GSM. So, which I think is a really nice sort of weight. Didn't do that very well, did I? There we go. That's better. So I think that looks nice. I think I might actually as well, I might get some seam binding and just colour it a nice sort of like pinky colour, which I will do, and then add it when I'm doing a bit more of the July, when I start doing the July journal properly. Okay, so what we can do now is pop these into here. I've just cut them down a little bit. They can just pop in here like this. Keeps them all nice and safe, and then because it's got the vellum, you can see through it, so you can see what you've got. So that is the first one. Now I'm going to just go and sew around here. Now my sewing machine does go through this card. I'm not quite sure what my needle is. It's quite a thickish needle, and this is 1.5 millimeters wide. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly go around the outside before I put the holes in and before I put these in, because obviously the mistake I made before on my other one here, I forgot I put these on before sewing around it, so I could only sew around these ones and not here. So I have remembered this time, so I'm just going to quickly go and sew around here, and I will be back. Okay, so there we go. I've just sewn around the outside, which I do like. I think it just finishes it off. But obviously, if you don't sew, or you haven't got a sewing machine, or you don't want to sew on your sewing machine, just make sure you glue it properly, so it doesn't peel up around the edges. So there we go. And I'm going to use this one as a template for making the holes. So we want it to go this way, don't we? So what I'm going to do is that, and then I'm going to get my pencil, and I'm going to just make the holes in here. And that is where we are going to use our crocodile here and make a couple of holes in it. So let's do that, make sure I've got it on the right way. There we go. There we are. There we go, perfect. And then I'll pick our little pot here. Now I think it was these ones that I used. I like these bigger ones. I think they look really nice on the outside. So this has got to go on this outside, like this. And I'm just going to take, yes, I'll pop it in there, make sure we are in there properly. Squash that down, and this one. Perfect. And there we go. In there, lovely. So there we are. It goes this way, so it goes like that. And we open up, so that's perfect. So on the front, so this is going to be the front cover. So on the front cover I have made this little pocket to put the little journaling card in. Now what I've used on here, I've got some lace, and then I've just backed it with a little bit of vellum just to give it a little bit more support in the journal, so I can pop a little bit more in there if need be, without it sort of like stretching too much. So all as I did, I sewed around on there. I stuck this down just with a little bit of glue where you can't see it, and then cut around it, and then I just sewed around it on there, and then stuck a little bow, and then I'm just going to stick that down like that onto here, which I think looks really pretty. So this is quite a pretty journal, this one, I think. Nice little shabby one. And so it's a nice start. I still can't believe we're going into July soon. We'll be getting ready. There we are. That goes on there, and that will just stick down nicely like that. Perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this one in here. I've got 2 of these little clips like this, and let me see, they are, I think they're 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, or I think that's like 3.5 centimeters. These ones are. So this can go in, can't it? And then this can go on top. So let's just pop that through like that. Do that up. Pop this one on. Through there, and through there. So there we go. This is the start. And then we just open up. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So shall we pop this on the front? So I'm just going to stick that on there. Let's chop these little tiny little bits off here. We don't want those on there. A little bit of glue. You see, I've just stuck it on the back and I've just sewed around them. But again, if you're going to do this, you don't have to sew. You can just stick them all on like this. I'm just going to put that right on there like that. Perfect. Love it. So there we go. That is our start of it. So we can pop that in there. So that looks lovely. I think this is just such pretty paper. And again, you don't have to use it for your calendar journal. Just use the paper for anything else, any journals that you're going to be doing, because I definitely will be. Right, I'm going to pop that to the side, and I'm just going to show you how simple it is to do these this journal, the little envelopes. So what I've done, I did, like I said, I've cut everything out, and I've actually scored them as well. So when I go to use them, they're already done, and I've already scored around, so I can just put them in the journal ready to go and stick them in and embellish them however on there. So I'm going to just show you how easy these are as well. These are the pages that I cut out, and I'm just loving them. They are just so pretty. Look at that. So you can have those two together, or you can have it like that, or you can have these two together like that. I just think they are gorgeous. Love them. So let's see. Let's pop these to the side. And I'm going to show you how easy these are. Now, I don't think it really matters which way up these go. I'm not sure, but I'm going to stick them on. And to make the holes in them, you can just use the July one to make this sort of like the template. Pop it over the top and make the little holes in there. So all I'm going to do is put these over the top like that, and then we've got our little pockets, which I think are lovely. And then you can just take your little journaling cards like this, and then they can just sit in there. Once I've stuck it on, that will sit in there, and you could probably pop 2 on there. You could probably put 2 in there like that. So you could have like 2 days. So you could have 6 days on there if you wanted to. Depends how much you have to say, and how big your journal is going to be. So let's just stick these on. just going to use a little bit of glue, little bit of the tacky glue on here, like this, like that. Super simple. I haven't put little tabs on these because I think these can just be stuck on like this. Oops. And I'm going to pop that on there like this. Super simple, and I think it just looks really nice. So you can use the pockets, you can use these as pockets, or just write on here, but I like to sort of like hide my writing, so when you flip through it, it's sort of like hidden, and it just looks like a nice little journal without your sort of like writing all over the place. So I'm going to just put these on here. It doesn't really matter which way they go, but I do like them. And you can add little bits of lace, embellishments, anything. So I'm going to stick these on for now, and then when I start doing it for real next month, I will start adding little bits and pieces to it as well. Little bits of lace on there I think would look really pretty on this one, like that. I did just sort of like ink the little roundy bit up here. This is slightly curved on there. Let's have another one in here. So again, you can embellish these before you put them on. You can put some lace on there before, just along the top. You could sew a little piece on. Lots of different ways, but I'm going to put them on like this for now, because I think that looks really nice. Where's my little, what did I do with them? Here they are. See, these little cards, I might even round the edges on these. So look at that. That just sits in there like that, which I think looks really, really nice. Pop those in. Love them. I think I would probably actually put 2 in each one. Like that. I think that looks nice, doesn't it? So I think I will be printing a few more of these off. So that's a nice thing as well about the digital kits. You can print off as much as you like. Let's just stick these down. And here. Put this down. And then I will show you how simple it is to do the little envelopes. So let's just pop these down. And this one. Actually, these would look nice, little photo pockets as well. I think to have little photos sticking out the top. And I do love my photos in the journals. Stick this on here. Perfect. And there we go. Love them. I'm not going to put the holes in because I'm not quite sure where I want to do it. So I might have it going this way, or you could have it like that. So you could have a plain page and then one of those. So I'm not 100% sure yet. So I will see. So let's just take these out, clip them on. Keep all these nice and safe. That's why I love these little clips. So that's our little pockets on there, which lovely. So I'm going to pop those to the side, and these are the little envelopes here. So we get 2, which are lovely. So all as we do, I've already scored them along here. So just bend them like this, bend the little tab over if I can. I don't think I scored that one. I think I forgot that one. This bends up, so that comes up, and then we glue that together. And then this one comes down And then what we do, we've got this little slot here. Now to cut that, what I do, I just bend this like that. Make sure they are level. Don't squeeze it flat, but just pinch it a little bit. And then just get your scissors and just cut that. And then there's no knives or anything like that. And then you've got a perfect little slit. And then I'm going to glue these together. Like this. And this side. A little bit of glue. And then this little tab just slots in there like that. And then super simple and super lovely, and I just love them. And again, a lovely bit of lace or something on there would look absolutely gorgeous. Now this lace would look really pretty, wouldn't it? Look at that on there. That would look gorgeous. I'm loving them. So I think it's really shabby and really pretty. Now in these ones, these journal cards fit in there. These fit in there lovely, like that. So that just pops in there. So you've got your nice little journal cards in there. And then you can put on here, you can put right days of the week. So you can have, I'll tell you what I would probably do. I would probably put the number, say it's the 15th. You could put Monday the 15th. Tuesday the 16th, Wednesday the 17th, because we've got the little date of the week on here. So you could use that. You could just have your Monday and the numbers on there, which would look really nice. Or you can have the big ones, which are great. Lots of different ways. So that is our journal cards. Let me just clip that on there. That one there. Let's just make this one. Let's just bend these over. I think I've already bent this. I didn't cut this actually. So to do the little slit, fold these together like that. And then just chop here. Just like that. Really, really simple. That bends down. Let's just glue these down. And again, ink it however you want to ink it as well. Perfect. Stick that on. And then this will just pop inside like that. So that's a really lovely little envelope. So we've got two lovely envelopes. This is our lovely journal. Open that up, our lovely Friday freebie, and then these can even go in your little pockets here, which would be nice. I think this reminds me of like a little bedroom, doesn't it? Which is nice. Love it. So there we go, guys. That is your Friday freebie. That is how I make the ring bound journal, which I absolutely love. I do love ring binder journals. I think they are really, really lovely because you can mix and match. You can take things out and put things in and alter it however you like, which I'm loving. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please stay safe. Have a fantastic weekend. Hope you get to do a little bit of crafting and have a lovely time. So I'm going to pop those in there because I do like them in there. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.